Disclaimer: I do not own the clips or music shown. These are used for review and entertainment purposes. Thank you. Greetings, Gap-House and Gap-House. It's me, Camden, on Channel Camden, and guess we're back to the usual. Seriously, go watch the last two videos. They flopped, and I'd like for you guys to watch them, please, and thank you. Today, I'm going to talk about Black Adam, Hierarchy of the Power. Is the newest released DCEU movie, DC's Extended Universe, where it's starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Black Adam. A movie that took 15 years for it to come out. I'm serious. Like, I'm not even joking. Look that up. Like, it actually took 15 years for this to get made. Where it follows our main character being an anti-hero and having to fight the Justice Society. And also, in the promotion, talking about how killing is wrong, but he doesn't care about killing, which I'm going to talk about. So this movie was released, and some people liked it, some didn't. So, is the movie good or bad? Let's find out. Hierarchy. The hierarchy of power in the DC Universe have changed or not.
Power in the DC Universe is about to change.
Now let's jump right into this universe. And like I said, it's part of the DCEU. And I gotta say my thoughts on DCEU. Some movies I like, some I find in between, and some I straight up don't like. Some of the ones I like, you know, I really love, like Shazam, and I like the Zack Snyder's version of Justice League. To those where I feel like, to those that I just straight up don't like the 2016 Suicide Squad. Yes, the Jared Leto hate from the Morbius video still burns inside of me. So, I'm gonna first talk about the characters, as usual. So before I get to Black Adam himself, I'm gonna get to a big part of the movie, which were the Justice Society. The Justice Society sounds close to the Justice League, but it's a different team, like it's a different set. And they kind of came a little bit before the Justice League. And there are also characters for Black Adam to go pew pew pew. And the fight scenes in this movie, as I also am obligated to talk about, is some of the action scenes are pretty good, while some of them are just two CGI things flying in the air, if you get what I'm saying. And I think a lot of comic book movies have this problem nowadays, not just DC but Marvel. Marvel need to stop overworking those VFX artists. Yeah, and I think even sometimes back in the day, Daredevil. But let me go ahead and talk about the Justice Society one by one. First was Cyclone, who was pretty cool. We have Atom Smasher, played by Noah Centineo. Centinio's in the superhero movie. Think about that. So now, from now on, when I go look at a Netflix teen movie, I just go, hey, it's Atom Smasher. Watch Marriage Story. It's Black Widow. Maggie Dog. Oh, look, Tony Stark is in there. Don't forget Turbo from the movie Turbo. You guys remember that movie, right? He's voiced by Deadpool and Green Lantern. And that one guy from Blade Trinity. Don't forget, Atom Smasher has growy powers, so it immediately makes people compare him to Deadpool. Actually, Ant-Man. Yeah, is growy power, so it reminds people of Ant-Man. But also, people compare him to Deadpool, because in the movie he was a comedic relief, and his mask looks similar. Look at him. But yeah, he isn't too much like he isn't as random as Deadpool's humor is. Like, it's just like one-liners and just like jokes that kind of reminds me more of Ezra Miller's Flash, except that he's a criminal in real life, but less than Deadpool. But I can see why people compare him to Deadpool, I guess. But the question remains, is Adam Smasher funny? Well, I mean, kinda. Not really. Like, jokes never, like, made me laugh out loud, like his jokes alone, but they weren't, like, outrageously terrible neither. Then we have Hawkman. We all know, like, Hawkman. We know that guy. He exists. Like, he exists. Special jokes aside, Hawkman was actually pretty cool in this movie. I kind of liked his costume and his wings and everything. And Aldous Hodge did a good job playing the character. Hope we could see him in the future in this universe, hopefully. Who knows, we might even see her in the DCEU. We're on to the character that everyone really loved from this movie, and some say was the saving grace.
Black Adam.
Yes, Dr. Fate was cool in this movie. Pierce Brosnan did a great job as him. Like, he was cool, like his powers and everything, and his costume was really greatly translated into live action. Militarizing it. Talking to you, David Ayer. Hey, he's a Doctor Strange clone, though. He came before Doctor Strange. People go so far into this Marvel versus DC rivalry thing. Marvel and DC has copied each other for years anyway, so what does it matter? We'll see two people in capes doing magic, so they're automatically the same. By Sherlock Holmes, and one is in a helmet. Predict the future though, but still. But Dr. Fate was like really cool in this movie. Say thank you, Batman Brave and the Bold, for introducing me to this character. But seriously, check that show out. It's awesome. Everything about it is cool. Thank you. It's like Marvel's Superhero Squad. I mean, DC's Superhero Squad. Please check it out. Like, please. So yeah, the Justice Society was really cool in this movie. And it made me kind of wish the movie was about them. I kind of want them to get their own movie now. I really do. Or a show. Like, how they worked as a team and their powers and everything. Like, they were really cool and they were a huge highlight for me. And they have a plane coming out of a huge mansion. That don't resemble anything. And now we got this skateboarding kid that's along the main adult hero. The kid who has pretty cool and hip lines, while the main hero is stoic and serious. Instead of Hava la vista, baby, we have tell them that the Men in Black sent you. The line in the movie was actually pretty funny. Like, certain lines in that movie and certain things in general was actually kind of funny. Like seriously, like some of it was actually funny. Amanda Waller is also in this movie as well. And you know how superhero movies or movies in general these days go, stay for the mid-credit scene. And now we gotta get to the eyebrow-raising Tooth Fairy himself. Y'all remember that movie? Like I said, Black Adam is stoic and serious. I am now bullying Tyrese Gibson and am beefing with Vin Diesel. I'm surprised that Kevin Hart was not in this movie. Should at least had a cameo. Also need a BFG right now to shoot some aliens and demons. Also, they need to CGI me into a monster. Brendan Fraser right now. In a jungle for the 15 millionth time. So Cliff Jumper. And died in the first episode. Some of the scenes with Black Adam are actually kind of cool. But, like, the main thing is that they talk about if heroes should kill or not, and, like, no-kill rules and things like that. like throughout the whole movie. Like all of the promotion and trailers and TV spots, like they're like, Black Adam, you're not supposed to kill people. And he's all like, I do. This kids, heroes never kill people.
I'm not the bad guy.
Zod's neck is okay. And what Iron Man did to Ironmonger and Thanos. But then again, like, you know, there's still heroes that don't kill. Spider-Man and Batman and Superman and some other movies, like comic book movies, talk about the subject of not killing. Spider-Man No Way Home, where Tom didn't kill the Green Goblin, and how the Batman doesn't kill people. But that should have been, that conflict should have been shown a little bit more. Like, cause, like, certain other, like, comic book movies, like, a lot of them, they end with the villain dying, directly or indirectly. And, like, speaking of heroes, Shazam is Black Adam's hero. Black Adam is a Shazam villain. Yet Shazam doesn't show up in this movie. And I don't think I heard that much about if Shazam and Black Adam are gonna fight in the future. Like in the mid-credit scene, you could have just had, like, Billy Batson and Freddy just sitting down on their couch or something, and Black Adam will be outside their window. Them just watching the news and seeing Black Adam on there, and it may interest them. Shazam meeting Black Adam on a rooftop. Yeah, this is similar to the Sony villain movies, where they are about Spider-Man villains, but they don't have Spider-Man in them. In a lot of interviews, The Rock and some other people talk about the possibilities of Black Adam fighting Superman and the Justice League in the future. Dwayne, you're playing a Shazam villain. You're supposed to fight Shazam. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm making a Black Manta movie where Mr. Terrific is in the mid-credit scene. It's fine. I'll make a Doc Ock movie with Wolverine showing up. No, really, it's okay. I'll make the Loki Disney Plus show. Could have been a movie. And in the movie, Ant-Man would have showed up, not Thor. It's okay. We'll just make a Monger movie. But Sam Wilson shows up. And again, like I said, the main plot is how they awaken Black Adam after many years, because he was like a legend, and he comes into a town where people worship him, and then the Justice Society come in and they have to stop Black Adam from killing people. Then more evil comes soon and they must work together to stop. But yeah, and how the movie's written is like, it's like written like, it's not pushing the envelope or anything, but it's just like writing like tropes from other movies before, but it isn't like annoyingly cliched, but still. And you will think it's dumb but fun, but kinda, but not really. You will think it will be terrible, but not really. Like I said, I praise some things in the movie. Now, like I said, it's a recently released movie, so here's basically what happened in the movie. Out of context, those who have watched the movie probably understand what happened.
Does your friend often do that?
Strange. You all right? You back here.
Hey, what was that?
Went forward in time. to view alternate futures, to see all the possible outcomes of the coming conflict.
How many did you see?
14,605,000.
How many did we win?
My God. Project Shadow. To close down this freak show myself.
Not if we can help it. Think like a wrestler. We need to use his size against him.
You must continue your journey without me.
What are you... What? Master! You can't...
Believe.
Master!
Where we win, right? Is this it?
If I tell you what happens, it won't happen.
Well, now that you've told me that telling me what happens will cause it not to happen, will that then affect what happens now?
Let's just say there probably won't be an Iron Man 4.
This yours? Who are you?
Please, let's have a little respect for public transportation.
You came back.
You were right, Roxanne. I never should have left.
Whoa, I thought you were dead.
My death was greatly exaggerated.
Black Adam was not completely terrible. It wasn't like fantastic, but neither the greatest thing ever, like The Dark Knight or whatever. The movie is just fine, I guess. Like, you'll probably have a fun time watching it, but like, if you're expecting like a game-changing superhero movie, then you're greatly mistaken. But yeah, the movie is just it exists, and there you go. Like, there are some good things about it, and some things I just wish it was just emphasized more on, and instead of just being like, hey, it took us 15 years to make this movie, and here it is. The hierarchy of the DC universe has changed. Wait, I just said it wrong. Oh, I give it 6 donuts is pretty fair. Yeah, like, there are some good things, like Justice Society, and some of the action scenes are actually pretty cool, and some of the jokes are actually pretty funny. But it could just been if the script was a bit more powerful, or something, or just make the people go, like, pretty nice. There were things pretty nice about the movie, but nothing that just, like, wow, like, that was really good. Like, wow. It's fine, I guess. Like, it's just not terrible, but not particularly great either. Catch myself rewatching this again, probably one day, but I may just rewatch certain scenes. But yeah, those are pretty much my overall thoughts on it. I recommend it, sure. I guess sure, you can watch it. Well, the hierarchy of power of movie reviewing has changed. Well, alright guys, I hope you like, comment, not a mean comment, and subscribe. Before I leave, Power by Kanye West plays in the movie, which is, and when this movie was released, which has only been a week, it is the worst possible time to play a Kanye West song to what he's currently been up to. God forbid.